So, as I'm sitting out here in the cold, I've been watching some videos talking about, like finance, things of that nature. I always question, and I'm sure you guys probably do too, like, how would I be able to, in the future, be able to help my friends, have that much money just to help my friends whenever they need money, give it to them. If they need this, just give it to them. And it sucks being in a situation where you're in a place where you're like, I can't, man. I would love to, man. I'd love to do that, man. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be with your friend, and then he's like, yo, man, I need a ride. Yo, man, I can't. I don't got enough gas. Yo, man, I can't. I'm out somewhere right now. Yo, let me get my security guard in his limousine. Obviously, everyone dreams of something like that. But then there's kids out there who got a job at 16. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, hypocrite, right? Here's the thing. What I'm getting at here is, at 16, there's 5 things I wish I knew. Now that I'm 18, I wish I knew. So I got my first job at 16. I wanted to just get a job, everyone's got a job. And it was just like the greatest thing ever. Oh my God, you know what I mean? I'd be able to pay for the car, be able to pay for what I got and everything, buy whatever I want, buy Chipotle, buy McDonald's, buy whatever I want, eat my food, my parents can shut up. That's obviously not how it went. Your dad will be like, when you grow up, you'll see, and you're like, yeah, okay. And then it happens, and you're like, oh, okay. So, of course, it got difficult, you have to pay for these things, and you just waste buying Chipotle, buying this, and then 2 years pass, you're 18, you got your driver's license, you start to realize, oh my God, I graduated high school. I didn't save anything. I don't have any like, money saved up to be able to buy anything. So, obviously, if you're 16 right now, tip number 1 for you, start saving. I'm talking about, you don't even have to save that much. Hey man, I want to be able to buy Chipotle 10 times this week. You know what I mean? Depending on what you get, whether it be 100 a week, 200 a week, or 200 every 2 weeks. Either way, save it, put 25%, just type in on Google, on your Mac or your phone, just type in what's 25% of whatever your paycheck is. Put that money into any account, whether it be a savings you opened up, whether it be Apple Pay, because that's what I do. I had a savings before, but then they started making me pay monthly for some reason, so I was like, ridiculous. So I just send it to my Apple Cash and keep my money in there. It's maybe stupid to you guys, like, is this dude like a bozo? Whatever. You have your way, your homemade way on how to save money. Keep it somewhere. Piggy bank, that's the old way. I'm talking about 25% of your paycheck, put it there. Tip number 2, add a little more value to what you're doing. You know what I mean? Whether it be, you're working out or you're sitting, of course, take those times and sit and watch some Shane Dawson videos or sit and just relax and eat your chips. But you have to realize, like, man, am I doing this too much? It's okay every once in a while. I have that when I'm with my girlfriend. I do things like that. That's fine. But you have to start realizing, like, am I just living paycheck to paycheck? Man, after this, do I have any money just in case my tire pops or just in case this happens? Things of that nature. My tip number 3 would be, ask yourself, what is your dream? What is your dream right now at 16? What is your dream? I wish I knew these things, because I wouldn't focus on, like, my dream at 16. I would just do things. I wouldn't focus. Like, of course, I'm like, hey, really? What's your dream, man? Really? That's tip number 3. Literally, sit and think. Like, sit right now while you're watching this video, lay back. Think to yourself, like, what do I actually want to do? Am I contributing to that? Am I saving for that? Am I doing anything that is leading me to that? Put that in your head and keep that in your head constantly. Don't let yourself down. Pull yourself up, because as Bruce Wayne said in Batman Begins or Batman Rises, I forgot which one. I love all of them. As he said, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves right back up. It's true. Because obviously, I'm picking myself back up. I'm 18 now. I'm just recently starting to save. It's ridiculous, but it happens. Whether we don't talk about it, because people don't like talking about money and what they have. Whether you talk about it or not, it's probably happening everywhere around you. People may look like they have money, You know what I mean? Who may look like they have money, MacBook, but do they really? That's the real question. Probably not. Because we live in a world where we feel like we need to prove to everyone all around us, whether it be trying to prove that you're a tough guy, don't mess with me, whether it be, you know, I have money, like, yeah, that's what I'll pay for that, man, like, and then you're like, $0, negative 20. I don't know what it may be, but there's always something happening. So tip number 4, did I do tip number 3? Yeah, I did tip number 3. Tip number 4, I'm gonna kind of get off the topic of like finance and things like that. Just know that it's okay to not feel confident in who you are. It's okay. You know, that's obviously the process. You know, I'm sure you've heard parents or deans or teachers tell you, hey, it's the process of becoming this adult. It's true. You know, as annoying as it may sound to hear, you know, look at me, right? Some people think I'm ugly. Some people think I'm good looking. Whatever it may be, just know that there are people out there who see completely different than you do, maybe ridiculous. People may think that a leaf isn't a leaf. You don't know everyone around the world. Someone may think that, like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, might be a stupid, like, metaphor, not metaphor. It'd be a stupid example, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. You know, not everyone will see the way that you think they see. You may think that you're absolutely beautiful. Someone may not think you're beautiful, but you have to realize it's all based on your perspective. What are you looking at? Are you looking at all the people that see that you are beautiful, or are you looking at everyone who sees that you aren't? You gotta change your perspective. You gotta put your mind somewhere where you want it to be. Don't get focused on the negative. That would be my tip 4, right? That's what I'll recall it. Tip 5, don't wish you had all these things. Love what you have right now. Love what you have right now. Because there are so many people wanting what you have. Whether I have a MacBook and I'm like, man, I wish I had the new 2019 MacBook. Someone out there is probably like, man, I just wish I had a MacBook in general. Or man, I wish I had the 2011 and they had the 2010. Man, I just wish I had a MacBook at all. Man, I just wish I had a computer. Man, I just wish I had a phone. Appreciate what you have right now. Do the best with what you can right now. Just do what you love. Stop focusing on, I need this to do this, I need this to do this. These are excuses we put in our brains because we are afraid of something, whether it be ourselves, be afraid of others, afraid of something going on. You are afraid of doing this thing, whether it be, I don't have this to go running, I don't have anything. You start to put yourself in like a hole, but you have a ladder right there. You just don't want to grab it. You're just there because you're so comfortable in this hole. You don't want to reach for that ladder because you have no idea what's up there and you don't want to find out. But life is all about risks, and that's really what matters. So take that risk, and just remember to be happy at all times, and be you, be who you are. So, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked it, leave a like. If you loved it, subscribe. If you want more, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.